This Saturday, January 19th, the Brooklyn Nets take on the Detroit Pistons. Don't miss it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Pacers trail by 8. Collison is out there with Schroeder. Then there's Warren. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Fowler in at the 3. That's the Pacers 5. Now here's Collison. Pass to Fowler. Back to Collison. He dishes it to Warren. Just 3 to shoot. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Inside, here's Mahinmi. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And so here is Indiana. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That sets off a 5-game tour for him.
Well, you know, that Charlotte game has a lot of attention on it, guys.
He tries for 3. And the shot by Warren, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Kicks it to Mahinmi. The pass to Chan. 3-pointer. That's good. The dude's got 15 points.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Pistons leading by 13. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by to the left wing. Now the dish to Mahinmi. Passes it to Patton. Here's the dude. Here's Gray. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Gray's got his second bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful.
Hey, guys, tempo, 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 all right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to, but key is we have to get fast break points.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. And the Pistons making a change here. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Pistons second.
Seems like their whole team point line right now. They put on a display from long range.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He ended with 26 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Now here's Hibbert. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Pass to Fowler. He kicks to Schroeder. Wide open. Nice jump shot. Good. Detroit leading by 11. Valentine passes to Chan. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Doubled by Collison. Back to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Chan. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Schroeder. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 4 assists in the game.
Listen up. We have to send them a message. We have to be physical, run through screens, cut off passing lanes, and lay people out if they're going to the basket. Punish them whenever you can. No easy baskets. You hear me?
Kevin, here we can get a good look at Indiana and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 14th in steals, 14th in free throw shooting. And as far as block shots go, not a strong suit for this team. Only top 20 in the league. They really don't do a good job of defending the paint.
Pistons leading by 9. And there's the pass to Chan. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Hibbert with a screen for Collison. He feeds it to Hibbert. Out to the right wing. Dishes it to Collison. Here's Warren. And again, it's Indiana.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Stuckey passes to Chan. 2 minutes. Trying to get back on track. Detroit, no good that time either.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
There's a screen. Hibbert with a screen on Drummond. Collison kicks to Hibbert. Back to Collison. Now Warren. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several other.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Schroeder kicks to Collison. Over to the left wing. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the wide open shot from Warren. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Passes it to Chan. 51 seconds left in the first half. And it's good. The Dudes got 17 now. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Here's Hibbert after the made shot from Chan. Now here's Collison. Right now averaging 15 points a game. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Valentine passes to Chan. From about 19 feet, and the jumper is on the mark. The Dudes got 7 points for the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's Fowler. Soft touch off the glass.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game. How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Here's Chan, and that's not going to go. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Pistons lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.